I can come as close as I'd like.
Oh, can you?
You need to give me your ID or you're going to go to jail. That's how simple it is.
Let me put down my weapons, my potential weapons first.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you, sir.
Well, in a sense, this is a fair question. How would you know if anybody's trespassing? This isn't even a gated community.
Right, that's why we get out and talk with folks.
Yeah, that's why we got to you.
So right now, you folks are actually trespassing on this property. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I know what my rights are.
I know what my rights are too, sir, because I serve my country and I do my rights, so I know what the rights are.
What's up, CT3 fam? Welcome back to my channel where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights are not violated on your next encounter with the cop. My name is CT3 and my goal is to make this an educational experience based on your civil rights and your freedom to film in public. With that said, the channels being featured today are Flower Star 681 on Instagram, sourced from San Joaquin News Network, Pigs Under Pressure, and Tony. Make sure you use the link in the description for the full videos. And while you're over there, please show them some love because without them, there's no CT3. If you could, go ahead and gently smash that like button before the video even starts so this video will spread and hopefully help put an end to police misconduct. Now with that said, let's get right into it.
I need somebody.
You shot there and was watching me on purpose. You staged this.
Scott and Alameda.
Back off me. Back off me. You're within 6 feet.
I can come as close as I'd like.
Oh, can you?
You need to give me your ID or you're going to go to jail. That's how simple it is.
Let me put down my weapons, my potential weapons first.
Oh, I'm not afraid of you, sir.
Wait a minute, punk. I ain't afraid of you either. You're a
Okay, you don't have to call me names.
I will.
I need your identification. Thank you.
Thank you, nothing.
You're going to give me your driver's
You shut the up right now. I'll ID when I tell you I'm an ID.
Okay, you're not my boss.
You're not mine either, punk.
I need your ID.
You. How's that sound? Okay. I'll tell you what. The first letter of my last name is T.
Yeah.
Okay?
Roy.
You got it? Oh, so you already know who I am. You were watching me, punk. You were just watching me, punk.
I just gave
you were just watching me. You staged this. You staged this. You staged this.
I need your license.
The last letter.
I need your ID.
The last letter of my first name is Y.
Okay.
The first letter of my last name is T.
I'm happy to give you just a ticket and go on my merry way.
You man, it's going to be a federal lawsuit on you, punk.
Okay.
What do you want, man?
Go get his birthday.
What do you want? Sure. I'm IDing right now.
You are?
Yeah, you idiot. Write it down. Nice. You know how to write? You punk.
What an ugly thing to say.
Yeah, so is your mother. Ugly.
You know, I've been through this, and it really doesn't bother me.
You guys are trying. You guys are gangbanging on me right now.
You know
I got court today. You know I got court today, right?
Well, then I'll see you in court.
Yeah, I'll see you in court too.
Okay. You don't need to call me. You don't need. Hey, Mr. Hutz, how are you?
Get away from me. Get out your pen. Get out your pen and write down my information. Hurry the up.
Okay. Thank you. What's your birthday?
The last letter of my last name is I.
Can you just go get his ID for me? Oh, perfect.
I'm going to ID you right now. Give me your name and your badge number. Hey, give me your name and your badge number, you public servant. Give me your name and your badge number, you people. You're trying to make me late for court.
You can go to court.
I'm going to court, you stupid.
Guys,
I'll be going in there.
you're amazing. You're enforcing jaywalking.
So I can grab help an elderly man right now.
You're enforcing jaywalking.
What's up, man? This is, you know that. What are you? You got 2 bars on your arm. You're waiting there looking at me. I seen you looking at me. He's looking at me from over there. You guys all knew I was showing up today, and you guys all tried to do this on purpose. This is all a setup. That's what this is. I'm not stupid, man. I'm a very intelligent individual. And I'm going to sue them for doing this to me. You guys are extortionists. This is a victimless crime, you people. This is a victimless crime, punk.
We record this abuse that you guys do.
Man. I'm going to court, you little skinny prick. Look at this. You're going to give me a jaywalking ticket, but you're going to park in the middle of the road like an idiot. I need to look out for your safety. I need to look. I'm in a parking spot. I'm in a parking spot. I'm not in the fucking street.
Sir.
This is a parking spot.
You're in the roadway.
Okay, you guys want to gang up? Take those badges off. Take those badges off. Let's see what you got then. Don't do that to me.
Okay. You know what? I'll just
say whatever you want.
If for your safety, I'm going to have you removed out of the street.
Abuse. Guys, pushing your weight around because you can.
You're an LPO, right? Can I go to court? He knows who the I am. Can I go to court? Can I go to court?
What time's your court?
At 3 o'clock, at 2 o'clock right now.
You got a couple more minutes.
No, I don't want to get a warrant. I don't want to go to get myself in the courtroom, man. I can go. The arresting officer says I can go. Okay, your word ain't. Go, punk. Go give your mother the ticket. I'm stepping in the road. You. Fucker, I will see you around. You're a punk, dude. You guys are a worthless gang. You guys are a worthless extortionists. You're extorting people for victimless crimes.
Court that day. When you wrote me my ticket.
He's getting another lawsuit now. Hey, you're
Boy. Especially you.
Fuck.
This is a perfect example of a cop not liking you personally and doing everything in their power to make your life a living hell. This cop knew that it was PUP court date, so he stalked him until he crossed the street and got him for jaywalking. Some may ask, what can we learn from this clip? In my opinion, the takeaway from this clip is to always be on point. Once you're known by the cops in your city for filming the police and holding them accountable, they will hate you for it. They will do the most unthinkable petty things to make it clear that they don't like you. Their mission would be to break you so you don't film them anymore. Unfortunately, this strategy can be effective because you can lose your job, housing, loved ones, and friends. They will make the community look at you weird like it's a bad thing. But let me tell you, there's so many good things that will come your way because you're fighting a good cause that can make real changes in your community. Holding the police accountable has saved lives. Also, it has gotten some tyrants off the street. You eventually will open the eyes of those who once doubted you. But remember, always stay with your guard up. Let's continue.
So there's something wrong with me walking around my own neighborhood. Is it by chance I'm black?
No. Like I said, we get a call. We got a call.
Because I can't help if kids are out here, but if I want to take a stroll around my neighborhood where I pay rent every month, I can, you know?
Right. That's just fine. And we're not saying you did anything wrong. That's why we just want to hop out, talk with you, make sure everything's okay, figure out, look, we didn't know what you're up to, right? You said you're taking a walk around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Okay, like you said, we have an agency agreement with the neighborhood, with the complex here, which gives us the right to kind of be out with anybody in the complex, making sure they live here, they belong here, and that sort of thing, okay? So with that, with the call...
have issues with trespassing, which is why we identify people when we get out with them.
Well, in a sense, this is a fair question. How would you know if anybody's trespassing? This isn't even a gated community.
Right, and that's why we get out and talk with folks.
Yeah, that's why we ID you.
Right, once we check it out, everything's good to go. You're good on your way. What apartment do you stay at?
I don't think I'm at liberty to disclose that neither.
You are at liberty.
Because, well, I live in that building right there.
Okay.
Here you go. In case you have any questions of why we specifically got out with you, that's the call for service number. I'm Officer Langley with the Rock Hill Police Department, okay? That's my business card. You can call the business line on there, and that will be able to, if you want to talk to the supervisor. They specifically gave your description, so that's why we got out with you and we're talking to you.
Okay, like...
Do you have any questions?
I'm feeling harassed.
Well, you're not being harassed, but how, do you have any questions that I can answer for you?
Everybody around here has been walking around the neighborhood, but why am I
Somebody called us and said there's a black male wearing a gray shirt and blue jeans following children. You're the only black male with a gray shirt and blue jeans that I've
following children.
Yeah,
wow.
That's why we just started talking to you.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you're free to go.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good evening.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
The problem I have with this clip is that the police department works directly with the apartment complex for the sole purpose of checking civilians' IDs to run them for warrants. This is an unconstitutional tactic that I've never seen in action. Most likely this is a high crime area, so these cops are like a kid in the candy store. Well, more like a big person at a buffet. You know what, let's just make it simple. It's like a cop in a donut shop. You know what, the point is that these cops run more IDs than they can handle. I'm pretty sure it's a paddy wagon parked out there somewhere just piling them in. I'm sorry, but this is a cesspool full of citizens just getting their rights violated. Someone in that city needs to step up and put an end to this tyranny. Thankfully, Tony stood up to this unlawful stop and showed them we do have rights. I'm pretty sure if Tony didn't pull out his cell phone and start recording, this would have gone a lot differently. Let's continue.
Trespassing on this property. Yes, you are. Because this, you said that you're here for 1124. Look at the address. It says 1120.
So we're gonna see if there's 1124 in the back.
There is no back.
Well, I'm telling you, that's why we're standing.
And if there was any unit in the back, it would be notified in the front, like in the address over there, right adjacent to us.
Then you know.
Well, I'm just recording all of you as well.
That's okay.
Well, the address is plainly displayed right there, and if there's any other address on this property, it would also be displayed right up there.
That's okay.
So right now, you folks are actually trespassing on this property.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I know what my rights are.
I know what my rights are too, sir. Because I serve my country and I do my rights, so I know what the rights are.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I'm gonna call my supervisor out so he can talk to you.
Can I get your badge number?
We'll give you a business card.
Your badge
with our
number?
Information.
Do you work for the city of Los Angeles?
Yes.
Is it not your obligation for you to identify yourself when a citizen requests
in a
it?
business card, sir.
So can I get your name and badge number?
You will. When my supervisor comes up, sir, I'm gonna.
Can I get your name and badge number?
My badge is right here.
Well, can you say it?
You can see it right there.
Can you identify it?
21880.
Can you identify
That's my
it?
badge number, and Officer Bernal.
Thank you.
And my supervisor will be out to give you the rest of it.
Okay, but right now you folks are trespassing on this property because there's no other indication that there is another property on this place. Yes, I do.
Then how come you came from the outside instead of?
Because I just saw you folks trespassing on my property, and I'm just coming right back home.
And
so you folks,
why we were here.
yes, but you guys clearly see that there's only one address indicated on this property. If you're looking,
that's what we're.
There is no back property, and again, if there's,
I've already tried to make reason with you, but you don't want to hear reason, so.
Well, because I'm telling you the facts that there is no other address located here on this location. If you think that there is, you could drive through the alley in the back and see that there's no other property here.
I've already tried to make reason out of the rhyme for you, sir, but you don't want to hear it, so my supervisor will inform you of the rest, and I'm done talking to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
RTO never came up with
Okay.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do
I'm
not.
the supervisor.
Okay, that's good.
You need anything?
Nope.
Okay. So you don't, did the officers provide their information?
They did, and they're trespassing on this property.
Okay. Did they explain to you why they were here?
Well, they're looking for an address that clearly isn't indicated on the front of the property, and if there was any other address, like there is over there, it would be indicated. But because they have the wrong address, what gives them the right to come onto my property and to, see the search, when it's clearly indicated that there's only one property number here.
Okay, but usually there's duplexes and threeplexes.
Well, this isn't one of them.
Hold on, let me explain to you, okay?
Well, let me also tell you, this isn't one of them. And if there was a duplex, the address is supposed to be shown right up in the front.
Oh, yes and no. There's a lot of
no, there is a, it's not a no, it's a yes, because that would be a violation of Los Angeles City policy.
Speak? Can you let me speak?
Go ahead.
Okay, a lot of houses here don't have both addresses in the front, just like you said, okay? We've been here for a long time, and I can show you all the residents that you assume they have the residence placed in the front, and they don't, okay? So they were just checking on an address, and that's why they were here, okay? They explained it to you. You think what you think. They gave you the information, and we're good to go.
Okay.
Can I have your last name?
No, I do not wish to identify myself.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, sir. You have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
This clip proves that picking up a camera while exercising your rights gives you a little more authority. Your camera creates a record of your encounter with the cop. You may also use it as evidence in court if needed. Also, your camera puts law enforcement on notice in a nonverbal way that there's more people watching how they conduct themselves other than the people that's on the scene. And last but not least, your camera will help spread the knowledge of how law enforcement can treat you, and most importantly, can educate others on our constitutional rights. But why do you think most cops get mad when you're filming them? In my opinion, it's because they would like to treat you worse than they already are, but they are afraid of the repercussions of their actions. Unfortunately, some cops don't care about being filmed or the repercussions and will violate you even more because they're enraged because you're recording them and challenging their unlawful orders. But remember, keep those cameras rolling. It makes a big difference. But that's going to do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Again, make sure you use the links in the description to go show them some love and go check out their most recent videos. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And with no doubt, without you, there's no CT3. But remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Until next time, peace.